Well, I might not be much of a wrestling fan, but I have seen it done in several movies. But I gotta say, it is incredible to see it with animated monsters of strange kinds, as I just experienced it in Rumble, which came to Paramount Plus last year and is now on Epix and Amazon Prime. But is this recent animated film a real big match for the family to enjoy? Or is it just something that just needs to be pinned down to the mat? Find out right now in this special spoiler free review. Big D's Entertainment Rankings and Reviews. So, greetings, my fellow YouTubers, and welcome to Big D's Entertainment Rankings and Reviews. My name's Dual, better known to as the Big D, and this time around I bring to you a spoiler-free review of the 2021 computer animated sports comedy flick Rumble, released by Paramount Animation, directed by Hamish Grieve, with a screenplay by Grieve along with Matt Lieberman. The film's loosely based on Monster on the Hill, a graphic novel by Rob Harrell, and features an all-star cast of voices that includes Will Arnett, Geraldine Viswanathan, Terry Crews, Stephen A. Smith, Tony Danza, Tony Shalhoub, Ben Schwartz, and a host of others. Now, of course, Paramount Animation produced this, along with WWE Studios, Wally Media, and Real FX Animation Studios, the studio that was best known for working on Freebirds and The Book of Life. Anyway, after this film had been delayed so many times because of you know what, this film was forced to get put on Paramount Plus last December. Well, since it came to Prime last month, I watched it, and, well, it wasn't too bad of a film. Anyway, it takes place in a world where giant monsters and humans coexist, and the monsters compete in a popular professional wrestling global sport known as Monster Wrestling, with each city having its own monster wrestler. And after the current wrestler for the small town Stoker, the shark-like Tentacular, becomes the new world champion, he announces he no longer wants to represent Stoker. The townspeople are later told that if they don't find a new one, they will lose the town stadium and its revenue, which prompts wrestling enthusiast Winnie Coyle to search for a new monster to represent, well, a new representative for our town. So apparently, she finds the son of the famous late Stoker champion Rayburn, who's going under the name of Steve the Stupendous. Well, and apparently, if that wasn't enough, his employer confronts him and threatens him unless he can give the owner back the money she just lost. Yeah. So Steve agrees to be trained, and boy, the fun begins. I gotta tell you, this film is just so much fun in ways. It might not be a completely great film. Well, now the film got mixed reviews from the critics. Criticism went to its writing and pacing. Yeah, it does have some pacing issues. The writing of the story is, well, it's reasonable and what have you in ways. So the story isn't completely bad, completely. And the criticism for the characters, I don't know what the hairy heck that deal is. I think the characters were absolutely creative. Okay, enough said. But the animation and voice acting received praise. Will Arnett, of course, I really loved his performance. Aside from recently voicing the Lego Batman in the Lego movies and the Lego Batman movie, he does an exceptionally good job in voicing Steve, of course, aka Rayburn Jr. Next up, voicing Winnie is Geraldine Viswanathan. That's how you pronounce it. No, wait a minute. Or is it? No, Wanathan. Yeah, Viswanathan. My mistake, everyone. I apologize for that. Of course, she's an Australian actress. Of course, she's been recently seen on TBS's comedy anthology series Miracle Workers. Voicing Tentacular is Terry Crews, who that's a pretty good character. Let's see here. Then we have Ben Schwartz on here. Of course, who just more recently returned to voice a certain Sonic the Hedgehog in the brand new sequel that's out in theaters. And of course, he's recently done voice acting in the DuckTales reboot and Rise of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles animated series. Of course, he's best known for Parks and Recreation and House of Lies fame. He voices Timothy Brett Shadley III, Tentacular's agent. Let's see. Rayburn Sr. is voiced by Charles Barkley. Let's see. Yeah, and Tony Danza, of course, I know him best from TV's Who's the Boss, and also, while I never watched it, Taxi. Yeah, I was surprised he made a comeback. He voices Siggy, Tentacular's elderly coach, who was Jimbo Coyle's former assistant and protege. But anyway, there's lots of other voices you'll hear, again, including Tony Shalhoub. There's also Tara Strong and Carlos Lazraki. And so many others. I'm gonna say the cast isn't too bad. I mean, well, cast of voice acting, I thought it was pretty good. So anyway, I'm saying I don't care what they say about the characters. All those monsters were definitely creative and what have you. In the way they were created. Well, I think you understand what I'm saying. If not, then forgive me. But the animation was pretty good and what have you. So, well, that's about it. That's about all I can say. And Lauren Balfe does the music for this. Anyway, yeah. So apparently, Rumble is pretty fun, what have you. Not one of the best anime features, though, considering it is actually the second anime feature released under the new Paramount Animation label. Of course, you know the last one was the SpongeBob movie, Sponge on the Run, which also happened to come to Paramount Plus last year, but that I unfortunately have yet to see. But anyway, but would I recommend Rumble? I'd say maybe it's a draw between yeah, sure, go ahead, or and give it a one-time watch. That's all I'm gonna tell you. So Rumble might be pretty fun for your kids to check out if they like wrestling, what have you. Anyway, for my score for this, I'm gonna give Rumble 4 stars. On a scale of 1 to 10, I'm gonna give it an 8. So that's it. So what are your thoughts on Rumble? Please tell me in the comments section below. If you like this video, click the like button, subscribe to my channel, and be a part of the Big D Nation. Join me next time when I bring to you a re-review of Spider-Man from 2002. That's right, I'm doing the Sam Raimi Spider-Man trilogy in order to promote Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness, which Raimi just happened to direct. And rest assured, I am going to re-review Doctor Strange as well. So thanks for watching, and if you like this, consider checking out some of these other fun-filled flicks that Paramount had recently done. In the upper left-hand corner is my review for Sonic the Hedgehog from 2020. The upper right-hand corner is my review for the SpongeBob SquarePants movie from 2004. I throw that in. Or if you'd like, go to the bottom left-hand corner and see my review of the latest one, Sonic the Hedgehog 2. And the bottom right hand corner is the button you can click to subscribe. If you like rankings and reviews on movies, TV, music, video games, etc., then I'm your guy. Thanks for watching. Until next time, I'm the Big D saying, see ya.